The energy transition means we will all be consuming more energy, not less. Sonnen, a company founded in 2010 in Wildpolsried, creates at-home solar energy production systems. Users can store energy at home with the Sonnen battery and sell and trade energy through the virtual power plant, which connects thousands and thousands of batteries.
All right, my name is Oliver Koch. I'm CEO of a company called Sonnen here in sunny Bavaria. And Sonnen is one of the leaders in the field of connected residential energy storage. What we do see is that currently the main driver for the energy transition is coming from the households. It's the private households who currently demand green energy, who want to go solar, who want to switch to electric vehicles, who want to switch to a heat pump. It's very much the private households which are currently driving this, and businesses and policies, etc., are all following.
Many private households are even taking energy production into their own hands.
Prosumer is in our definition, a Sonnen customer who is not just consuming energy, but is also actively producing energy, and more than that, is also then sharing that electricity with others, or allowing us to manage their battery and their solar system, and maybe in the future even other assets into one large VPP.
With the rise of the prosumer, those who were once just consumers actually became part of the energy infrastructure. This increased production could be useful, as there's a strong likelihood that while consumers move to use less fossil fuel-based energy, the actual demand on electricity production will shift drastically.
I think utility of the future means that we all, as people, consumers and producers of energy, have to recognize that the energy environment is changing, and the utility of the future understands that there will be more and more people being prosumers, so producing their own energy, not just consuming, and that also the consumption pattern is changing. I was talking just today to one of our customers who was saying, hey, they've always used a lot of electricity in their house, about 20 kilowatt hours a day versus the typical usage. And now he's gone all electric. So he has a heat pump, and he has replaced his 2 cars with 2 electric cars. And so now his daily consumption is easy 100 kilowatt hours or 120 kilowatt hours.
So what does this mean for the future of the energy transition?
Global energy transition means by 2050, we really have to be completely off emissions from burning carbon, and understanding that while some of that will still be necessary, we have to find ways then to remove that carbon from the atmosphere. So very clearly in 2050, the vast majority of our energy consumption will A, be electric, and B, will come from renewable sources. And the word of caution I would have is that I think people underestimate how much more energy is actually needed compared to what is currently estimated. Everything we see is that people will consume more energy and not less.
Solutions like virtual power plants and leveraging prosumer participation could play a part in managing the dramatic changes abound in electricity consumption. Koch believes this potential could be pushed further with a more open energy market.
We had to fight really hard to be able to offer our virtual power plant to the TSOs in Germany. However, that doesn't mean that we are able, even in a united Europe, that we are able to offer those services in France or in Austria or in Italy. And so create a European market for energy, allow companies to really be active, reduce the hurdles we have to jump through to be innovative and to actually get into business.